I'm Lando Calrissian. Glad to make your acquaintance.
Welcome back to another edition of the Lando Cal experience off of the Wakandacon experience that we had. Man, like a lot of love though, James, man. Like, dude, like,
yeah, man.
Like that was like overwhelming love though. Like,
I know, right?
Like, and they did the con correctly though. They did it professional.
Yes, they did.
Like, it looked like everything. People understand when I was like gloating, like, yo, like, it looked good. It was at a dope hotel, middle of downtown. It wasn't. I was trying to look for the niggatry in every corner to try to see what was wrong though. At every turn. I told him that too. I was like, yo, like when we got there and it was all good, I was like, whew. Because I didn't know who I was bringing us into though. Like, I didn't know. Like, I didn't want. I didn't want to put it on the rest of the crew though. That I brought them to some niggerdom. So when we was all good, I was like, yo, this is dope. We good.
Oh no, it was dope, man. No. So shout out to the good people, Wakandacon, man, that threw it on, man.
Yeah,
like, for
man.
real, man. Like, shout out to y'all. Y'all put on
what's so
extremely
crazy?
amazing.
We
event,
didn't even know
like,
how
for real.
big it was at one point though, because we only went to one side at one point, and we didn't realize that it was two sides. But we didn't realize that our station was the same side another station. Remember how we were
Right.
We were like, oh, it's two sides, because we thought that one side was the same side we were doing our show at, and it wasn't. And they had a whole video game station.
Yeah, they
and
did.
that was the thing that was dope.
Yeah, it was.
That was the thing, like, dude, like, I mean, because you went over there more, though. It got more packed, though, right?
Yeah, man. Like, when I first went over there, it was kind of light. You had a couple people there. But now, like, later on, after we got done doing our panel, man, it was packed to capacity.
Yeah, like, they had the NBA joint. They had the Mortal Kombat joint.
They had Mortal Kombat, Tekken, Street Fighter.
It was
old school games,
it's probably
like
good, like
Mario World and Mario Kart.
PS4s?
They had about like a good,
and some couple of Xboxes.
about
right?
like they had about a good, yeah, they had about a good maybe 10 PS4s, 10 Xbox Ones, 10 Wii U's, and all. They had like old school
It's
systems.
about 30 consoles. You think
like
overall?
probably like easy. I would say even more than that. I mean, say.
Yeah, and then you talking about multiple controllers inside. If you want to
Right,
play
and you got
games.
some people that's playing like multiplayer beyond two
Smash
people.
Brothers or something. Though,
Right, 4 controllers and stuff like that. So now you got people, though. It was packed, and then people was going around looked like they was getting a fighting game on. So I got down on Tekken for a second, and I lost, but I ain't played Tekken in hellas. So it's just like
it was a representation of it, and it was so gangster though. People don't understand though no more that we haven't talked about it. But we parked early.
Yeah, we did.
We got in early for like $15 or something. No,
Right.
We came out, it was $45 though.
Man.
Because
to those Chicago prices, huh?
No,
Because of
Lollapalooza
Lollapalooza
was
right across the
Lollapalooza.
street. And so soon they saw that sea of white people come, they were like, we was raising them prices. And
We got there early though. No. We got there at 8 o'clock, though. We got there early. Like Wakandacon was just opening though. We was up in there early.
Seriously. I mean, like I said, no shit. I love my white people. Don't get me wrong, but no, it was literally when we got back. Was it not like literally a sea of them coming? Like,
they was
yo,
And them prices shot up, huh?
$30 easily.
Yeah, man.
And in the span, it kind of like how you ride down the street and see gas price. Like, oh, gas about $2.29 right now. Wait a minute, like then like not even
$2.89.
$2.89. Like drive down the street, like not even 10 seconds, and you see like, wait a minute, how did you start $2.89?
And then if you try to turn around, it's $2.79 in the other one.
Right.
By the time you turn around.
Right.
Like,
That was the same thing though.
10 cents less.
Because we was like, man,
Right.
we was like, forget it, man. Let's just park here. And we was like, we right by the hotel. It's literally not even a block.
And y'all was trying to be cheap on 15, huh? Yeah,
No, it
that's
was-
why
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we was.
y'all
Damn
y'all
right.
paid $50 for parking.
Right.
And then I was showing them where Donnie Hathaway jumped out the
Yeah,
window.
because we parked it right in that right
Essex
by the
Hotel.
Essex Hotel. So I was like, oh man.
Really? No.
So for those of you guys who don't know who the third voice is, this is Mrs. Fryer sent.
She only be here for like 20 minutes though, yeah.
Stop it.
The streets be like, she ain't no nerd. She don't know this.
You're right.
Like,
I am not as nerdy as my husband.
look here, man. We have battles all the time. I won't even mention the movie.
Oh, trust me, I was here.
No, that was another battle we just had on Sunday. And I literally almost just got in my car and just drove though. How like old dudes just drove and said, I'm going to get a pack of cigarettes. You know what I'm talking about, the movie?
What?
The movie on Sunday.
What?
See High.
What?
See High.
Oh, Cooley.
No. Oh, you go and put yourself out
Is that
there.
what it was? Or was it Cooley High?
Yeah.
Because he thought I hadn't seen it.
No, you didn't. You didn't know anything about
I
it.
seen the movie.
You didn't
know
I
anything
just didn't
about it.
remember.
Cochise,
no, girls.
man.
No, it's amazing. It is amazing.
Cochise.
This man's memory when it comes to certain stuff. He can't remember to pick up his sweater off the floor.
I ain't in this. I ain't in
He
this.
remember to pick up his sweater off the floor, and he would step over his shoes for days. But he can remember a movie from 50 years ago.
When he ain't born.
I ain't in it.
I saw the movie before. I remember I watched it with my dad, and once we got further into the movie, I was like, I've seen this.
But how do you not know Cooley High in general?
I'm sorry, I don't keep things like that
That's
in
cool.
my,
We all good.
no.
It's all good. It's all good.
You're not gonna sit up here and ridicule me about this.
It's not ridicule. It's just the truth. No, Wakandacon, man. Shout out to Wakandacon, though, man. Like, we got some other stuff I'll talk about offline that they want us to do for like
That's what's up.
promoting stuff that like, dude, it was like even to talk about Wakanda, that was super humbling. We had
Yeah,
like
it was.
80 people in the room. And they like are engaged into Lando Cal, like what we talking about. Like, I'm like, I went on autopilot because I was like, I don't even know. I'm like, James, take over. Because I was just so like, seeing so many different people in this sea of people.
You mean
And
to
I'm,
tell me when you had the moment to run your mouth?
no, I didn't. No, I ran my mouth a lot. I realized that when I listened to the recast, though, I ran my mouth a lot.
He
Though.
got so old.
But I let him. No. I let him do his thing.
No,
though.
he let me ride.
Yeah. Look,
He
let him ride though with it though and
So.
everything. But I was hard at the beginning though and everything. I was trying to like.
I mean, I do
inject the joke.
enough with the fresh produce thing down in the city like all the time. Yeah, so she never been, so she don't know nothing about it. So she's never been.
Let
So,
the people know that.
so yeah, so for those of you guys who don't know, if I haven't really spoken about it before, outside of the Fruit of the Boom podcast, how that even started is I actually I partnered with a brand called Fresh Produce STL. Fresh Produce STL is a brand that we started to basically give an outlet for producers, DJs, and engineers mainly through beat battles. And so, we do it once a month down at the Monaco, which is down in Manchester and Taylor in the Grove area. And which coming up on the 5th is our next one, as a matter of fact. And so
5th of September.
September, yeah, the 5th of September. So yeah, so it's 5th of September we're gonna do, but like I said, it's once a month. So we always do it. Then usually between the middle of the year and the end of the year, we always have like a big show. Sometimes at the beginning of the year with huge turnout, like packed crowds, basically just be of drinking age, free. You ain't paying jack.
Except for the one that came in town on live on the beat battle thing, the whole beat battle controversy with the Jedi Mind Trick, right?
Oh no! You talking about Illmind?
Illmind, not Jedi Mind Trick. Jedi Mind Trick is a group.
Yeah,
it was Illmind.
Yeah,
the whole.
Yeah, we had that controversy, and it is what it is, But it helped us out the end result. So
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of one of those things of like, it didn't hurt us, it helped us, and it's grown and grown. Like we get more and more out of town people coming through, and then now we got a whole t-shirt brand. A t-shirt brand called I'm gonna say this on the show. Beats, Ambulance, and Bourbon. That's the name.
Yeah, I need to give me a t-shirt.
So,
man, I'm gonna come me a t-shirt.
Yeah, man. Like, yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, I actually wore one of them shirts to the. If you see them pictures at the what's the name? That we took from Con. I actually have a shirt on for that. It's dark, but it's one of our shirts I got, one of our exclusive shirts. But yeah, man, so y'all just want to catch me whenever, just see what I look like. Like I said, I'm like one of 2 black dudes on the whole crew. So everyone else, my homies, man, shout out to all of them, man. Got love for all my homies, man, both black and white. Love all y'all, man. But yeah.
All right, let's jump into the
let's
show,
go
man.
into the show, though, man. Yeah.
Make sure you. I need to do, I guess, housekeeping up front though, because people are saying like, I don't know the email, I don't know where to get y'all, so let's do it up front.
Right.
LandoCalPod@gmail.com. All your questions, thoughts. We're gonna start doing a question of the week from our viewers of whatever it is.
Right.
Because one of our listeners that came to Wakandacon was like, "Hey, do you all submit questions?" I was like, "Yeah, we do, but we always do it at the end of the show of when we give our email up, Twitter, everything. So let's do it at the front." So LandoCalPod@gmail.com, LandoCalPod on Twitter,
right.
The LandoCal Risen Experience on Facebook, and LandoCalPod Experience on Instagram too.
Yes, sir.
Any of those, hit us up. We're gonna get your questions out. We're gonna plug into it. So let's go into our movies of what we have seen. We're gonna go into, my wife is here though, BlacKkKlansman. Lady Frierson, what did you think?
Take it away.
I'm not going first. Go ahead.
Oh, you're here for that.
Why you don't want to go first?
I want to.
Well, there you go. Daryl, go ahead and go first.
So, remember when we were at WakandaCon, people were saying like, hey, or do you have potential to put, I said potential BlacKkKlansman to go ahead of Sorry to Bother You as my favorite movie of the year.
And did it?
No.
It did not.
It is top 3 though for me for the year right now.
As far as black movies or movies period?
Movies period.
Okay.
Movies period. For the year. I wouldn't even say top 5 because I'm going to give some time because this movie called, we'll talk about it in Sleep or Leave It though. The Streetcar Bill Street joint though looks good.
Yeah, it does.
Like, yeah, like that looks,
yeah,
like that, that looks stellar.
Yeah, it does.
But it was a dope film. And Spike was on Spike at the highest level that Spike can be in 2018 without trying to be Spike 1990.
So basically,
and that's why I appreciate it a lot.
So let me ask you this: so is it a case where he basically did the same thing to John David Washington that he did to Denzel? Like as far as like kind of just
no, he flipped it. I'm saying he reverbed it.
Oh, he reverbed it.
Yeah, he didn't try to do the '93 Malcolm X with his son. He updated. There's only one sliding movie shot at the end, very end. You know, he does the little sliding dolly
right
at the end, at the very, very end.
Well, that's a signature here, so he's kind of like yeah.
But you didn't see it at all. If I put that movie in front of you and tell you it was a Spike Lee film, stylistically, you wouldn't know it was.
Yeah, you
wouldn't know. So it is in my top 5. It is in the 3 spot right now. Sorry Bother is number 1. I don't even know if you're gonna beat that. For me, that was just an amazing film for me, man. Like, and we're gonna talk about it. Actually, I didn't put it on the notes though. Well, actually, I can throw it in here now though. That Boots Riley is mad about BlacKkKlansman. Did you see that?
Why is he mad about BlacKkKlansman?
He wrote a whole op-ed piece though because he felt that the guy that, and it may be true. I haven't researched it wholeheartedly, but he said the guy that is in BlacKkKlansman was infiltrating the Black Panthers for real in COINTELPRO, and he said his name is documented in stuff.
You talking about Ron Stallworth?
Documentation
of being in.
You talking about
Ron Stallworth, the guy that was in BlacKkKlansman.
They used him to.
He was. It was 3. He said it was 3 years, not just saying it was a couple of different meetings he went to. He's saying it's documentation saying it was 3 years that he infiltrated the Black Panthers.
So he not only infiltrated the Klan, he also was part of COINTELPRO.
That's what Boots Riley was saying.
Oh.
But then the Ron Stallworth said, "You're confused, my brother. I love you to death," and that was it. So I don't know. I'm confused with it because Boots, like, I have not researched it all though. This is just going off what that is with that. But Boots Riley was like, he came in like, "Yo, this dude was taking down
both sides,
black people too, though. Don't get it twisted just because he had a dinner with David Duke one time, though, and got a couple of white people, though. He was infiltrating. He said he's infiltrating black people more than the white people. That's his op-ed overall. I'm trying to give you. It was like 4 pages, though, so it's a. he was, and you could tell when somebody's like mad doing it, like typing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was good. It was grammatically okay, but it's like somebody's put it through Grammarly. It was like, yo, I need to be okay though. I don't need you to give me my tone. My tone need to say the same, but it needs to be like this. But BlacKkKlansman was a dope movie.
That's what's up.
Lexi.
Why are you trying to force me? Just let it flow.
You're the next person up though.
No,
I already gave my opinion.
No, I ain't seen it.
You haven't seen it.
Really?
I haven't had time to see it.
Oh, okay.
So no, I literally haven't had time.
Well, I think it was filmed like a blaxploitation movie.
Great idea. No.
You see how critical he is. I'm afraid to talk. This is what you call abuse people. No, I thought it was a great movie. But that's some interesting information that you just mentioned. So that's something to research.
But keep in mind, Bruce Willis is a Marxist though, so we got to keep that in mind too.
It was not better than what was the
Sorry to bother you.
Sorry to bother you, which was a surprise.
Tell me, but you still haven't seen Sorry to Bother You yet?
I haven't had a chance to see nothing, dude. I've been working, dude.
And that's eye opening.
Yeah, dude.
That
That's
is
what I
so
keep telling y'all. This is the best movie year though, and like I've seen Blind Spotting, the joint from homeboy from Blackish did a movie. The light skinned dude from
The kid?
no, their Bo's brother did a movie. What's it? Davies.
Oh, Davy Diggs?
Davy Diggs. The from
Kim Smith.
yeah, but what's the play?
Oh, no. He was
the big one that everybody was trying. Hamilton.
No, he was on Hamilton.
Hamilton.
And he was also on the Get Down.
Yeah, he got his Hamilton.
He was also on the Get Down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm saying,
That's right.
he did a movie though about being in Oakland and everything with like racial thing, and even the trailer, I didn't see it being a Boots Riley's joint though. People were
Right.
at the Wakandacon like, you need to see Blind Spot. I still haven't seen it though, so sorry to people that came. I have not seen it though. But I don't know if you gonna really get me past Sorry to Bother.
No,
That's saying a lot.
You can.
That's saying a lot, brother.
You can. But that's important on one side. That's
But-
like that's
so-
the.
But Streets
that's
of Bill
what
Street made though.
Huh?
You gotta. I'll have to show you this trailer for Streets of Bill Street.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's James. You saw the clip.
Oh yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
It was real
it
good.
looks good.
It was real good.
So, give us some more of your thoughts on BlacKkKlansman.
I think it was okay. The more I think about it, it wasn't that great of a movie. It was great historically. As a
What
historical.
are we doing right now? What are we doing right now?
No, let
See?
it
Yeah, no.
let it
See,
let
this is what I'm talking about.
Let it ride.
Don't look at me. Look at him.
It was. No, I can look at you. It was great as a good historic type of movie or whatever. But yeah, it wasn't like eye opening or anything like that. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, no, you good. No, you good. You good.
I don't think it was eye opening necessarily. It was happy to see that someone, did those things back then or whatever.
I mean, we already researched the whole last 15-20 minutes are fictional.
Of course
What about
you
you?
did.
No, I told you that though.
Like
The last part is fictional. Last 15-20 minutes is fictional. But I told you that already though. But it's good. It's a great movie, and Spike is on Spike level. Yo, Spike has been on a good run though. He got the.
Really?
She's got to
Who was
have
the
it.
other one?
She's got to have it.
That was a TV show. I thought you.
But I'm saying, but that's even more intense doing the TV show. Period. And that was a great show, and he's got season 2 coming up with that.
Oh, okay.
Then you got this, and then he's trying to do some other stuff as well. Though, I'm with it, man.
Yeah, I think it's great to see people who've been in the game for a minute innovate with the time.
Yeah,
That's great.
and John David, look,
John David did a great job.
dude, John
He's
David
definitely
Washington,
following in his
Dude,
footsteps.
that's
He's
what's
gonna
up.
be a great
jeans
actor.
are some real
That's what's up.
shit.
No, I don't think
No.
that's necessarily. I don't think that's the case. I think that Denzel, he's the type of person that has a standard.
Mm-hmm.
You have to meet that. He's not gonna let you go out there under his name and
That's
half-ass do it. And I think he raised his kids according to that. You're not gonna step out here with my name.
But that's
my
also
son.
jeans, though. Like
No, not always. It's the way you raise your kids, and you should understand there's a whole lot more.
I mean,
You are not gonna step out here under my name and get into places because she's gonna get in the doors
Right.
just based off his name.
Right.
and come in and half-ass do it and think you gonna come out here talking.
But he sounds like his daddy though, too, though.
Yes,
like in the like he sounds like his daddy all the
but
time.
Think about it. I mean, well, think about it. If you're trying to step out on your own, your the first example you have is of a great actor is his dad. So I'm pretty sure that his first couple of movies are going to reflect a little bit and remind us of him. Exactly. But he's going to eventually come into his own. But what we see is that he has the talent to come into his own, and that's the first thing he has to prove in the first place is that he can do this without being his daddy's name. And I think he's kind of done that just being on Ballers alone. Exactly. It's like he already making this. Right. He's amazing. Like he been getting HBO money. Right now he's doing movies, and now he'll eventually come into his own. Unfortunately, I wish a whole lot of people, other celebrities and athletes, anything like that, raise their kids to the same standards, so their kids come out here looking messy.
No, you're right.
But you're right. I mean, not to take it to a political area or some sociologically, like white people don't think about that at all.
Yeah, but you're not white. You're not white.
That's wrong.
And that's some white people. There are some people who let you know that are Jewish or whatever. Like my dad would kill me if I come out here and half-ass doing what I'm doing and I don't give. Right. And
no, that's
the
real.
Best standard of things. Yeah.
No, that's real. No, that's real.
It's not just a black thing. That's a Hispanic thing. It's a Jewish thing. It's a couple of different things. Now, some people may get a pass a whole lot easier, but
which is true. Like, no, shit.
What do you think about Spider-Man's girlfriend in the movie?
Oh, the girl, the Black Panther
girl.
Oh,
you talking about Liz Allen, right?
Yeah, she's Spider-Man. That's Spider-Man's girlfriend.
Yeah, Liz Allen. Yeah.
Spider-Man had a black girlfriend. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. It's Xander know though.
Yeah, I could care less. Anyway,
that's why she's only here for these 20 minutes. Though people don't take it personal, y'all. Though please don't tune this off.
I didn't say it wasn't important. I just said I could care less.
Right, but that's the same thing. Though. Go ahead, sweetheart.
Think about her as far as what?
No, I'm saying like how she represented women in the movie.
She was a trip. I wouldn't necessarily go as far as her representing women. I mean, she wasn't memorable to me, but that may just be to me.
She was memorable to me though.
Why?
Because she was like his moral compass though. She constantly was checking him about who he is as a black man. Like, yo, what are you doing? What are you?
Did she actually exist?
No, she didn't exist at all.
So why does it really matter?
That's Spike. Because sometimes it doesn't need to exist for real though. Spike Lee was trying to make a moral compass for the situation though.
For why he did what he did,
or just trying to make it better than what it was. That's why I go back to the Boots Riley thing. Maybe the factual thing is more the factual thing, and Spike was trying to gloss it up though a little bit though and make it that.
And tell a story
because the woman wasn't there though. None of that was there though.
Tell a story that would resonate. And it was two. And it was also two white through right now. You know,
it was two white guys that was helping them too though. That joined the Klan. It was two white guys.
Oh, it was two other people other than just him?
It was two. It was two white guys he had that joined the Klan.
Oh, so he was doing two different voices. Oh, okay.
Yeah. The original guy.
Oh, okay. All right. But that's you're not gonna just end me.
Okay, you got anything else to say?
But no, that. I mean, I think the movie was perfect for coming out right now. I mean, perfect timing.
But you thought it was just okay though. So what do you get from 1 to 10? That's what.
What's 10?
Perfect.
10's
a perfect. 1 is.
I'm saying what's 10? What's a 10? Like what's a 10 out here right now?
I don't even know. I've never given a movie a 10.
What's that a 9 then?
9 is close to perfect.
Godfather.
What'd you say?
A 9, if I had to say 9, would have to be.
I'll get Godfather 9.5.
No, you can't. No. I'm saying 9. A 9 across both genders, not just men.
Depart.
But that's not across both genders though. That's more.
Man, no, people. No, trust me. There's plenty of people like the. Do you like the board?
I mean, it was cool.
Damn. Okay.
Okay. Let me go on to your. I know yours type of.
Okay, 10. Okay, I guess what 10. Oh yes, a 10.
No, I know her. I know.
Sorry to bother you. Then let's just use that as a standard. Because you said how good it was. Because you said you really enjoyed it. Like something you was like, man, that was, and y'all both liked it. So we'll say.
But why did we like it? Did we like it because it tapped into our old moral,
Yeah, but it literally. I remember when we were in the theater. It literally we were like, this is dope. Oh shit! We at the point we was like, oh shit!
I was on that. That was the edge of my seat type.
Yeah, like oh shit! And we were we were all both moving like, oh, this is going. Oh, we go. Oh, the last 20 minutes gonna be this. This is what we okay. Well, this is what we going. It was a ride.
Okay, then based off that and that being a 9, I'd say it was about 7.5.
Okay.
Yeah, that's dude. You know, my favorite movie of all time is Boomerang, and that gets a 9.5,
which is interesting.
Yeah, it's my favorite movie of all time.
Probably the closest movie that was perfect to me, in my own opinion, probably was Dark Knight. Dark Knight.
Really? Okay.
So that's
believe it or not, I have seen that. I did go through.
Because Dark Knight is amazing. It just is. It's just an amazing movie.
I mean,
it's the perfect standalone movie.
But also people gotta understand though, there is a different level between like a general rating for like now and an overall rating, like amongst the lexicon of movies. So like when we say like it's movies a 9 though right now, that doesn't mean that of the lexicon of movies that it's a 9. It's a 9 for my feeling right now. But if I put it in a different scale, it may be a 7. If you talk about overall movies,
there are some movies you walk away from that end up being classics, which I think that's what you're talking about.
Right, if it's something that can stand the test of time. A 10 is something that you can watch 20 years later.
Javon, though, we're going to do a full episode on Superfly.
Wow. Which Superfly we talking
new
about?
One.
Oh,
yeah.
Y'all finna...
No, because my wife.
That's a whole Teddy and Daryl don't need to go to the movies episode.
no. He's gonna be a guest star on the Ted and D don't go to the movies. Go ahead. So you have a question though. What's your question?
Well, I mean, go ahead. Continue what you were saying.
No, I'm just saying that me and Javon, we're gonna do. Me and Ted have the show is gonna pick up. It's gonna be great though. We have a graphic artist who's going to repurpose the 2 old men as 2 black men.
And what are you all going to say about Superfly?
Don't worry about it.
Why?
Listen to the show though. You loved it. Me and Lacey went to the movie, and you already know how I reviewed it on our show.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you this. Okay, you seen the original, right? How good is it compared to the original? Honestly.
According to the original, I felt like they did pretty good because I felt like the original wasn't good either.
Turn my mic off. Just turn my mic. I know. This is horrible.
Why is it horrible?
But yeah, I mean, see, I'll check it out. I mean, I've heard the only good thing about that movie is the dude who played Priest.
I think he did pretty good.
It's say he was cool. He played how Priest would be. I heard he was cool because he said, okay, if Priest was in 2018, then yeah, this is probably how Priest would be now.
That's how I felt. I felt like he felt. Maybe it's because I focused so much on the main character in the movie. I don't know.
I guess part of the reason I'm looking at it is because because I'm looking at of course it's just a nostalgia thing. That's all it is. Mind you, I wasn't born 40 years ago, but I'm looking at it as I'm a huge fan of the Curtis Mayfield soundtrack of that whole thing. So when I heard Future was going to do, I was like, okay, okay, and no shade against Future at all, but I was just like, okay. So my whole ordeal was, you got Rick Ross in the movie. I understand, right? Rick Ross is in it, right?
You saw it.
No, I'm asking. He's in the movie, right?
I mean,
like a cameo,
over
right?
3 minutes.
Like a cameo, right? Yeah. This is my thing.
Because they did it in Rick Ross' house.
All right. So my thing is, if you're going to do something like Superfly, you got Rick Ross, why not use the shit Rick Ross make? Because Rick Ross's music would fit 1,000% better.
I think the problem is that they think for his future, because it's a producer, then get more artists on it because he actually produces too, though. I think that's why that.
But if you like,
why don't they just make him do a Rick Ross album as a soundtrack like they did Stevie Wonder for Jungle Fever?
Or like same thing. Like, I don't know if you're trying to replicate it. And I say it's just my own personal opinion. Like I say, still no shedding his future at all. It's just would I feature maybe in my first pick in that? Maybe not have. I would have had Future and Rick Ross work together because since Rick Ross has probably the best ear for beats, like as we all know, and probably would have fit like the whole score and soundtrack a lot better. It just would have worked. But that's me.
Yeah,
that's me. But that's what I say. But
yeah,
I'm just saying, and it's just the producer and me thinking about it.
Javon, we're doing an adjacent thing though. Coming soon on the Lando Cal experience. So Javon is moving back home. We're gonna do a hood classic podcast. Just hood classic films.
Yep.
It's only gonna be 20 episodes though, because they ain't hood classic.
You think it's only gonna be 20?
I mean, we'll have to probably dip into some other areas. Though.
So if you can't just do the old hood classic, you're gonna have to dip in some YouTube videos.
No. We doing the last hood classic, and we've had battles. People that emailed us. The last hood classic is Paid in Full, 2003.
That's the last one.
Last hood classic.
Are you sure?
Period.
I mean, I'm just saying, people could debate you. Like I said, some of these YouTube joints can be up there now. That's what
those are web series, though.
That's what.
That's not a movie.
Now, I've been hearing
theaters. I need you to go to theaters. I can't have you in the Amazon joint though, because I made my wife watch like 30 minutes worth of hood trailers on Amazon. We got Amazon Prime. It's like Amazon Prime now.
Neflix and Amazon.
You gotta remember, Dara is the blackest person we know when it comes to anything televised. This is your husband, so you know.
This is true.
They talk all the time. They make fun of me all the time. They're like, if anybody watch anything super black, it's gonna be Daryl.
Right on TV, yes. That is so weird.
And
he's so snooty when it comes to film too, though. That's what's so funny.
But Daryl, see, okay, so look, man, how often does he watch something by Tyler Perry?
Never.
I ain't got no boycott against him no more. I told y'all that, but I ain't gonna willingly watch that shit.
Okay, did you watch Acrimony?
No, we supposed to watch that.
Actually, I'm gonna say this.
Heard it was horrible.
It
was shot in 2 weeks.
Not too bad.
Why are you hating?
See, this is why I gotta watch it though. Probably now you making me watch this with the
not too. It wasn't bad, but it's one of those movies like
because Taraji Henson was in that, right?
Yeah.
And filming in between.
I mean, was it good? Because right now she seemed to be having a bad year when it comes to movies.
It was cool. That's what I'm saying. It was cool.
She's having a bad year when it comes to film.
It was cool.
Okay.
So it's like I gave it a chance. It was cool. Like, wow. Okay.
So are you gonna sit in the rest of the show, or what do you do?
I'm good.
You gonna sit in the rest of the show?
I'm
the
good.
Rest of the time?
I'm good.
Okay. All right. So Snowfall.
I got no pins.
Okay. Pins. Okay. Well, we'll see how quiet you are. So next up we have Snowfall. Yo, it's the best TV show on TV right now.
It's the best drug show you watched.
No,
thus
not
far.
drug show. It is the best TV show.
It's the best drug show you watched thus far. I mean, because you've watched a whole lot of them. We got Deuces going on right now.
That's a prostitution show.
Whatever.
How often has you watched The Wire?
Oh my God! He's got the DVD.
James, do you want to go down here and see the DVD collection?
The DVD.
Do you want to go down the DVD collection?
I believe you. That's the crazy.
Because he always refers back to it.
So he probably watched The Wire like I watched The Office.
I've seen every.
Yes. Yes.
Because I watched The Office like an episode a day. Because
I rewatch The Wire though online every now and then just to keep myself refreshed.
Or something that you can relate it to. Whatever.
In life. I brought it up in a meeting though at work.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Like a month ago.
We related something.
How many
to
black
The
people?
Wire.
How many black?
No, you understand that white people watch The Wire though. Don't get it twisted though, because everybody.
Two white dudes made The Wire,
right?
So
two white people.
Yeah, dude, they eyes lit like had people on because I did presentation for like 40 people. Had people eyes lit up like, oh.
Yeah, the extra dude who made The Wire,
because they can relate to you with it.
They knew what I was talking about.
And what's crazy is I think the dude he was like a detective. Like the dude was like
he was a writer he was an editor for the Baltimore Sun.
Well, no. I think the other dude was like how he got all the info about how the show was. He was actual retired detective. Like so this is what I've been in Baltimore. This be going
and they
on.
worked together for a lot of like different things on everything.
I was like, and people not
he
mad.
He did Tremaine too though. He did Tremaine too. It's Simon something though.
I know.
He did Tremaine too though.
That's right.
He did Tremaine too, which is like 4 seasons. I've now watched that and I still need to watch it though. We got HBO Go. I still ain't even watched it though at some point.
Hey man.
My wife jumped off of Wire like season 3.
Was it 4 or 5?
No,
I was almost at the end.
Season 3. You jumped to season 3.
I'm just waiting for the Shy to come back on.
The what?
The Shy.
Yeah, that was good. He did get me into that one.
Yeah, I get into a lot of dope shows though, man. The podcast is a loving podcast. We get a lot of stuff. People hit us up. But no, Snowfall though, y'all. I'm telling y'all, like this is that deal. Man.
You know what? And the crazy part about it, you like the second person to say that today.
Dude, you know, we went to the premiere. Remember me and
not even
Ted
lying.
went to
I'm
the
not
premiere,
even
though. Remember? You was there, too, though. You was there.
No, because I was
You was there. You were...
No, I was there. No, my thing was, I've only fell off of Snowfall because he told me about the shot.
Let me tell a story about how James missed going into the second part, though, and everything, though. To the second part for the interview part. You did that twice, remember?
What you mean?
You missed the one with L.A.
Oh, yeah. See, I didn't know where y'all was.
You was missing the action.
Because I didn't know where he was.
He walked his wife to the car like he's supposed to do, though.
But I didn't see y'all.
We went to the back door, though.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't see y'all. That's what I'm saying. I thought y'all left.
We did the interview with John Singleton.
And then I hit y'all. No, see, what Daryl missing out on is... One, that went invisible sight. Two, I did hit Daryl up and I had no response. So I was like, well,
I'm in the middle.
Right.
I'm in the middle.
so if I can't find you,
I'm in the middle. I'm flowing though with John Singleton right now. I'm flowing with John Singleton.
We got a fourth guest.
I'm flowing with John Singleton right now. So I was, but Snowfall, like, yo, that's the best show in situation, like, period.
All right,
dude. When it's like. Snowfall is so good, though, dude. People need to watch that show, man.
Okay.
Let's jump into our main topics, man. I know we've been riding them for a minute, though.
Oh, yeah.
We shooting a breeze.
30,
but we ain't been on for a while, though. So
yeah, we only 30 minutes in, so yeah, we good.
So people got to flow with us for a minute. So let's jump into our topics, though, man. We got some good topics, though, man. I wish Joe was here, though, man, because he got to disclaim some stuff, though. Kenya Burris signs an 8-figure deal. We talked about this before, though, on last episode.
Get your money, black man.
Get your money, black man.
Get your money, black man.
Netflix.
Get your money.
It's basically Netflix the equivalent of saving black people, though, because they got Shonda Rhimes, they got Ava DuVernay, and now they got Kenya Burris.
Netflix is really, it's kind of like, I see why Netflix is the biggest competitor to HBO now. Like, I understand why now. Like, it's because they will give anything a shot.
Yeah.
Like,
and they put their money up.
They put the money up, and they will give any and everything a shot just to do it.
And I done seen the transport nigga too. You know what I'm saying? The hood joint in Harlem.
Right.
It's the transporter, but it's a nigga in Harlem.
Right. They be having the best of the best and the worst of the worst on Netflix.
Really?
And when I tell you...
Amazon do too on the low, though, too.
Right. But I think with Netflix, they put out so much original stuff. Like, it seemed like every single day. Because I think they had like 700 new things coming out just this year.
Yeah.
And I know... So, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, well...
Kenya Burris left Blackish to go to Netflix. So he left Blackish.
Did she?
No, this she is
everybody.
He. It's a he.
He?
Kenya Burris.
Well, they're pulling everybody, aren't they? Yeah. Well, I mean, my only question is, okay, we're getting a little bit on the financial side of it because Netflix is in debt.
Right.
But it's like in debt, but it ain't in debt.
Is it really, though?
It's like a thing of like, yo, I got a credit card that's got X amount of dollars on it, but I'm going to be able to pay it.
I mean, but that's no different.
And they ain't going to trust it, though.
I mean, that's not no different than a lot of businesses. They used to operate like that or whatever. But, I mean, at some point, you got to come out the red.
But the thing is, they're technically not in the red because they're going to start putting ads in front of that was a whole other thing.
That was another reason
they're going to put ads in between certain stuff, though, if you're not premium on Netflix.
What is premium? What's considered premium?
We premium.
How are we premium?
HD. We HD.
How is that?
I changed it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I mean, I've had Netflix since 2000.
She was getting DVDs back in the day.
Yeah, I got it when it first came out.
You know, she is a legacy member.
I better be a legacy member.
My name got in there and everything. I can go in there and we HD totally. Anybody that's HD is totally does not.
So you got 4 devices altogether, basically.
We got
4.
We got 3.
What?
We got 3 devices.
What devices?
Of people that can be at the same time doing Netflix. It's 3.
It's only 3?
Mm-hmm. Because I saw y'all when I was out of town on everything. Because I had 2 devices going on in my hotel room.
So you pay us. You should be getting 4 though, because I got 4, bro.
Unless they was doing some nation. Unless y'all had 3 going on here.
I mean, you can create up to 4.
No, we only had 2 profiles, but they said that it was some streaming. I couldn't stream my other. I had my laptop,
pause on something. I try to stream something on my phone.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like,
See, I knew you be eating up internet juice, man.
But I'm out of town.
It doesn't matter. You just do it all the time because it's like, dude, our internet's moving slow because he got like
Internet
5
moving
things
slow. It's not gonna
running.
move me. If I'm in New York,
He's got an office back there and he's up here at my table too. I mean, he just be trying to take over everything and then got the nerve to complain that he ain't got no space anywhere.
I don't have no space, man. My studio's still not built. It's gonna be built on in a minute.
Anyway, I love Netflix. They got my money, both ends.
yeah, they do.
Look,
Netflix and Hulu.
James, look, you got a crown
Hulu,
person.
I did not.
Dude, she's been on those. She passed me with the crown though. This is the guy that got me on the crown though. Y'all, she's on like she crowned up.
Oh,
y'all can do y'all crown.
No, because my wife saw it. Because
Because
my wife saw. Because
my
Eric saw
cousin
watching
got
it.
me to watch it.
No. Remember, I was the one. We started watching Crown because of him.
No, we didn't. We started watching it because we was at Erica and Ali's house the night before.
That's
Yes,
not.
we
We didn't watch for a long time until I came from the podcast.
and they were raving about it.
That's not how it happened.
Okay, maybe
But-
that's how he got into it, but he didn't finish watching it with me. But I love that stuff
The Crown is good.
because
It's a
I used
very
to
good
watch the
show.
Tudors when it was on Showtime. See,
Oh man, she said the Tudors.
yeah, that history he won't tell you about. He ain't interested in that one.
I know the history, but I mean, you know, I'm only doing a certain amount of white people history.
See,
If it ain't, I'm saying, if it ain't black enough, he ain't catching his attention.
exactly.
Yeah. So Kenya Burris also is doing Bewitched with the black cast.
Oh, that's interesting.
With the black Bewitched.
Like, oh, okay.
I'm wondering
So
how
it's gonna be on Netflix.
because Netflix just took a couple other people. They took him. They took
Shonda Rhimes.
Shonda Rhimes.
Ava DuVernay's got to do.
I about to say the Ava too. Okay,
So yeah,
dude.
get this money.
And none of them.
But people are
none
mad
of
about the white people are mad about the Bewitched being in black. Maybe.
I bet they are. They always mad about something. Ain't none of them black people asking for small amounts of money.
Hey,
He got 8 figures.
Did he?
8 figures.
Wow.
that's
My
not
thing,
bad.
but a part of me feels bad though. Like,
Why?
because I should know how much he's getting though for doing a deal though.
Wow.
This in
I
general,
mean-
I think
That's how
that's.
it is with celebrities. Period. You know.
Yeah, but I feel uncomfortable knowing that he got 8 figures for his money though.
Wow.
Like, just because like that's his thing though. Like, I'd be mad as hell if somebody put out an article saying like, yeah, Daryl has made $90,000 at a new job
They
though.
putting
Like,
out your personal information, but here's the thing. Didn't they have an issue on BlacKkKlansman about finding out that some of the female writers or something wasn't getting paid as much as the male writers or whatever, or,
Yeah,
or actors or actresses?
Yeah, basically,
or whatever
it's
wasn't
basically
getting
it's
paid?
kind of like the whole
So when they
70%
not-
pay thing. Yeah.
So when they're not putting out your money, they it's almost like when they're putting out your money, they're proving to you that we do pay some of y'all comparable.
She said Negroes get paid then. So basically, him and Shonda Rhimes get paid on everybody else.
Oh, they getting
doing
I'm
camera
happy.
movies.
I mean, I'm sure he's mad they put out his business, but I'm happy to hear that he's getting his
money.
due diligence compared to a lot of these white people out here getting theirs.
Okay.
Different way of looking at it. That's all you have to do.
That's
how you get him to be quiet.
You can leave at any time. I might go soon.
So we have with
But
Daryl.
in comic
Hey,
news though, Batman and the Outsiders are being pinned by Cat I know from the crib, Brian Edwards Hill from the crib.
shout out to him. Hey man,
So
shout out.
Lewis, he's coming on the show though soon. Though,
Hey, yo, and shout out to my man Jonathan Norfleet, man, because he is a comic book character now. Oh, because Brian Edwards actually made him to a comic book.
Oh really?
He's the villain Karma.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Really?
Yeah, his real name on the account is Fleet
So he's in
Delmore.
the Batman. He's in the Batman and Outsiders joint.
I think so. If the villain in there is Karma,
Yeah.
then yeah.
No, it is Carmen.
Yeah, so his name and the villain's name is Fleet Delmore because Fleet works in the Delmore Loop at Wizardworthy.
Wow.
So yeah. So shout out to my boy
Shout
Fleet,
out to
man.
him, though, man.
Shout out to Fleet at Wizwag, man. That's
we
my
out here,
man,
man.
dog.
So let's go on to you was pumping this hard, man. Asia Argentino with the Me Too thing though, man. Like,
So I just wanted to go ahead and get that out there, man, because it's like, well, it's like I said right before WakandaCon.
But
It's all fun and games to do that until it happens to you. It's all fun and games.
so
all-
people that may not know,
it's all fun and games to
Argento
have
was
you.
one of the first people that came out against Harvey Weinstein, pressing hard. She was the front of the Me Too movement. Then she also, but she had a a sexual assault.
No, it's a rape charge.
It's statutory. It's statutory rape though. with a 16-year-old dude though that she had sex with and everything. Though.
Like he was like a fresh 17.
Yeah, that she was having sex with for a while and everything. She paid him early though.
Yeah,
he's like 23 now.
380
like
rapes.
Boyfriend, which was old dude.
Anthony Bourdain.
Anthony Bourdain, they killed himself. So some people are trying to correlate that with him dying though too on the low.
I don't think so because
saying that he found out about it.
No, they said he paid him all personally for her.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so basically, she trying to throw it saying like, well, he did it, he paid it off, and because originally she said she never had. Because the thing about it, she originally said she never had a sexual relationship with, and then TMZ put out a selfie photo of both of them.
Yeah, no, because it was in
bed.
bed.
In bed.
No, it was something that was sent to him, but he wasn't supposed to put it out. But they got it somehow. Though.
So basically, he was going to sue Asia Argento because after she came out about Harvey Weinstein, he wanted to sue her. He said basically like, look at the pot calling to kill the black.
Yeah,
you need to give me some more paper though.
So that's basically like said now, and then she like I said she was one of the forefront people, and so. It's the
same.
Can't
be the face of it no more, huh?
It started bringing conversation and stuff, and it's kind of like one of those things like that had just remind people like, yeah, remember like humanity. It's just humanity is jacked. Just
no, humanity is. But let me tell you this: if you know that you're about to be in a position where you're about to be the face of something, you need to step out of the spotlight. If you know you got skeletons in your closet that could possibly always come out.
Don't throw stones living in a glass house.
That's the thing, though.
Don't throw stones living in a glass house.
That happens all the time. I'm giving you a real Negro talk right now.
What?
She didn't think it was gonna hit her back though, because she
sure
thought that she.
No.
There's a matter of that's ego. No, but that's ego.
Exactly.
It's ego all the time.
Exactly.
She thought I paid it off though, and it's in a court case. It should be sealed. All that stuff though, so she think it won't.
Put like this: Stormy Daniels is trying to get Trump jacked right now, and she got paid off. What did I tell you? So keep that in mind.
She's making good porn money too.
So
she is though. She had a good porn.
So put like this: so this famous porn star who had the same kind of not NDA like Lexi just said, got paid off and all that. What's she doing?
Exactly.
So.
She wrote a book too and everything.
That's what I'm saying. So my thing is this, like, so it's just like, so my thing is like, people are like, oh, what's hurting the movement? And it's like, no, like the only thing like that, y'all is trying to hurt is what Tarana Burke originally had the movement for, which is it's all inclusive.
It's a black woman.
A black woman, which is it's all inclusive, male and female, young, old, gay, straight. Like it's like hey, it's all inclusive. It doesn't matter who it is.
My whole thing is that white women pimp the shit.
But basically, it's like, but feminism, unfortunately flipped and just focus on just do. But
forgot about black women.
Forgot about black women, and so that's.
They forgot about a whole lot of women.
But that's a whole. But that's a whole different can of worms on that. But just regardless, though, we just saying as far as this concern, it's just the thing about. It just made a reminder that, yeah, dudes ain't shit out here. We understand that. We know that. We know that.
Face while he's saying this.
we know dudes ain't been shit since creation. We understand it, but we also know it even can go both ways. So evil doesn't know agenda.
That's true.
Evil doesn't know agenda. Evil doesn't know. Being trifling doesn't know agenda. Like it doesn't know a sex. Like it's just not inclusive to just this one. Like no, because before I see all these, unfortunately, I'm seeing more and more over time. Of course, like more pedophilia in women, when older women, like with like these teachers and everything else.
So weird. I don't know. How are you attracted to I get maybe a 20-something-year-old, but then illegal. But I don't get how you attracted to these little scrawny little high school boys.
Right.
No, but some of these cats out here look like they're 35 years old.
There's very few of them.
But guess what? That's
not the majority.
But really, it's the same argument you can say with an older guy looking at a woman that's overly developed.
And I felt like that too when I was a kid too. I mean, yeah, it's no different than these guys looking at these young girls who haven't caught up with their development. Right.
They physically may be built like they're 25, but still mentally maybe 14.
Right. Exactly.
But yeah, it just showed that like I think it kind of put a pause and kind of made people like, well, wait a minute. So maybe we should kind of just remember that it does go both ways. Like, it does. It goes both ways. Like I understand. Like I said, dudes ain't been shit for a long time. We get that, but understand. Don't think women can't do stuff either. I mean, it's just the thing. It's just like I said, it's humanity ain't about it. It's just humanity is all together.
Yeah. Okay, I got a quick question because I know this is a little bit off topic than what you all usually talk about.
No, what's up?
Women know and try to protect their daughters or whatever, because we understand the mindset and we know that they are not old enough to deal with, messing with an older man, depending on the age, even if they're 2 or 3 years older. It makes a difference at a certain point in time. How do y'all feel about these dudes? I mean, because it seems like in stories they tend to glorify sometimes a younger guy being able to lose his virginity or whatever with an older woman. It tends to be glorified, kind of.
Because it's still back that old school double standard, like, you know what I'm saying, which
still statutory rape.
It's statutory at the end of the day. It's still the same, literally the same thing, but it's just come down to be, that just really the double standard. Because if it was the other way around with an older man and a younger woman, and like how women's like, oh, I want to get a man that's gonna be like 45 and I want him to go ahead and tear me down. Like if you hearing that as a man, you gonna be like, I'm a choke slam if you come towards my daughter,
right?
So it's because the whole thing is they delicate, but the same thing is you got, like Daryl just said, developmentally, same thing can happen to a boy too. So I mean, it's just that jacked up double standard that's always has. It's just a double standard. I mean, I can't think of nothing else.
I mean, they make shows and sitcom shows around this. Like they literally y'all glorify it.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's just it's a messed up double standard. Is it really
different? Does it really?
No, I mean,
would it really mess up a guy or no?
It depends. It depends.
Okay.
Because it's like, if you're like put in a position where you mentally not able to handle what an older woman may be already. An adult already knows what's out here versus you not knowing anything. She can use that against you. Like some women, because some people can. Like it's just the same way with an older man to a younger woman. So like you're gonna use what you already know, what's already out here, whatever knowledge you got, and like, oh well, he don't know how to do this, that, and the third, or he don't know about all this, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this to my advantage and take advantage, not knowing this boy don't know anything. No, he don't even know how to write his own check yet, so let alone or know how to drive, let alone know how to handle the mentality of an older person that been through it already. That's well beyond, like, you dealing with someone that's could be your aunt, uncle, parent age. You know what I'm saying? Like that point,
because like I said, that whole 50 Shades of Grey was based off of that. His whole previous experience on how he is the way he was is because he was messing around with an older woman. A friend of his. Right,
he could be like, and like it can make dudes and then it's so saying it can make men way more hypersexual. I say because it's because now because you're like, especially if you have an older woman that's experienced, it's like oh, and that's your first time. That's automatically gonna put you in a position where like, oh, I'm not gonna. If I need something lower than that.
Be up here.
Yeah, right here.
Because your standards already
kind of like just like you said with the 50 Shades of Grey. Like his standard was here. Like he already was on that BDSM stuff here already. Like if you ain't down on this, I can't mess with you. And this is what I know, and I'm not going no lower than this. Right. I'm not lowering my standard to this.
I can see how that.
See what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, and then like and if you not even young enough to if you're not even old enough to process that, because age and maturity. I mean. That's how I always looked at it.
Okay, gotcha. Because it's no different than someone having different experiences and realizing that people are different, but they're like, okay, I got you.
Yeah, it's just a messed up. It's just really just beyond a double standard. Yeah, it's a double standard that people try to like glorify, but it's really same difference.
Okay,
really, that's all it is.
All right, next up, Jon Favreau live action Star Wars show to focus on the Mandalorians. I'm all about this though.
You talking about
it's the Mandalorians. It's all basically Boba Fett family.
Oh yeah,
it's all them people. And if you watched, if anybody watched Rebels, Star Wars Rebels, it's gonna be all those. That's gonna
be dope.
It's gonna be crazy. I'm hyped for this though. If this is true, it's on.
See, yeah, look, I'm a big nerd. I watch a lot of anime and stuff like this just cause.
Well, he has our daughter watching, so he can watch it too.
Xander watches Rebels with me too. She watches Rebels with me.
Hey man, there you go. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
All right, so next up after that, Amanda Stenberg wants to play Vivica Foxx's daughter in the new Kill Bill 4.
Let that happen.
She is.
You ever seen Hunger Games?
Rue in the Hunger Games.
The black girl from the only black girl from the Hunger Games.
She wants to play little girl in Kill Bill that was your daughter that died. To watch her die, and she said, "I'm gonna come back. You can come back and get me later on."
I'm telling you what they need to do because someone already made like a little fake poster for it, but it'll be ill if it they say they should still make it Kill Bill, but slash out the ILL and just call it Kill B.
So they're finna.
Oh,
like. So it's like you still have the words Kill Bill, but cross out the ILL, but still written, but cross it out and just have B. So it's
one more person left.
Right, say Kill Bill, and say now it's Beatrice Kiddo or The Bride.
Yeah.
So it's like now, I want to go ahead and
flip it where
L Driver
she's
probably
the one that everybody's trying to get.
What if it flipping is like L Driver was the one who actually trained Vivica Fox's daughter? Like she was like on some blind warrior type stuff. Like, but she probably did because that snake was in there. And that is the most dangerous snake in the world. Yeah. So, I don't think she's surviving that. Like, because it messed up old dude in like 2 minutes after he got bit in the face like three, 4 times. Right. It's like he died like instantaneously.
That'd be a good look though, with her though. And she's got the movie coming out though. That's the one in the movie though. The Hate You Give Us. The movie we saw the trailer before. That's the light skinned girl. That's the one that wants to play the.
That'd be dope.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah. That'd be dope. That'd be dope.
Like, dude, I don't know if Quentin even want to do that though. Quentin,
look, do another.
I mean, he doing.
I have a love-hate relationship with Kill Bill.
I agree. I have a love-hate relationship with Quentin Tarantino in general.
Yeah, I do too. Because what other movie was that I couldn't stand? I didn't see it till I got to college either, though. But what was it?
No,
Pulp Fiction?
It's something I like.
Yes, I hated it.
I love
what?
See this? See this when the mic gonna turn off.
No, what is it? I just happen to hate
Pulp
everything
Fiction is
you
good,
love.
No, I thought you were gonna say something rant. And when you said that, I like all his movies. I was just talking about his political way he move his movies culturally. Mm-hmm. But all his movies are dope. Like, I ain't gonna say none of his movies is whack at all.
Like, I even saw that long ass movie with Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight was good.
I was gonna say I even saw that long ass Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight.
It was. It's like 3 hours long. Yeah, it's 3 hours. Like it's like how you talk about how bad Batman vs Superman was like a 3 hour length movie. Like it's the same 3 hours.
It is. But I got a lot of Samuel L. Jackson though doing some crazy shit to white folks. That's what kept me involved.
Hey man, hey, all I know is when Samuel L. got jacked up, he got real bad towards the end though.
But not really.
You what?
He did people wave.
We can
spoil it now.
He got shot in the dick.
That's fine, but he dicked the white. He made a white dude suck his dick, and then fucked him in the ass on the back end, and then
but you know what?
Hung the white woman and then killed like 2 other white people.
Hold on, wait a minute.
No, he did that because
he
but
did
you know why he did?
But how Jackson got all this done in one movie?
See, no, but he did that solely because of who the daddy was and what he did all the black people.
But I'm saying though, you got to see a black man do all this shit that all these white people.
I mean, yes.
He got shot in the dick though, cool, boom. And he lived to the end of the movie. He died, and we don't.
He don't die off screen because you're not living getting shot in dirt.
But we saw him. We didn't see him die though.
You're not living.
But we didn't see him die though.
Oh, he survived.
But we didn't see him die though. We didn't see him die though. Did you see him die?
It was a song.
Did you see him die?
He didn't die.
Exactly. So black man lived to the end of the movie on shot all these white folks.
He did.
And he shot a whole bunch of white folks. And he fucked the white dude in the ass and made him suck his dick. Early. Kevin Spacey's film Billionaire makes a
Then you gonna move to Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
That's a horrible segue. Great segue. He went from fucking a black dude fucking the ass. So yeah, now we're about to, speaking of that, we're gonna talk about Kevin Spacey. Damn, Daryl.
Kevin Spacey's film Billionaire is $126 on nationwide.
Yo, that's embarrassing.
$126 what?
Dollars, not thousand.
126.
126.00.
I can go and pull out of my bank account more than that. Though.
I pay like
How did that happen?
Because he blackballed.
I know. So why did he even decide to come out with something right now?
They had to release it because it wasn't him. He had already filmed it before all the drama. They was just like trying to get something.
So I guess it's like his version of kind of like
$126.
Yes, open. That's all it opened with.
How did they even make only that?
2-day total of $287.
So 2 people went and saw that.
$618 in a total of 11 theaters nationwide.
$618.
$11
That's like
theaters.
one person went to go see it.
1,000, like a whole bunch
You
of
talking about
times.
11 theaters? You're talking about basically $60. So you're talking about 6 people per screening.
Wow,
That's
that's
sad.
crazy.
If you want to break
Talk
it down,
about being blackballed. That's blackballed on a whole nother level.
Right, it's like someone going to the Tivoli on a random Wednesday
Man,
afternoon.
that's
Man,
what
they
is
want
he
to watch
blackballed
that.
for again?
Oh, for basically for
That
statutory.
Me Too movement.
Statutory
Yeah, me
rape
too, because it's statutory rape.
Was it statutory rape for
in the
his?
80s.
It was attempted statutory rape
In the 80s.
back in the 80s.
You gotta do this like
and
I
then
did.
he tried to throw it away, saying like, oh well, I'm gay, so that's all that happened because I was gay. The whole LGBT community got
I was
mad.
Kevin Spacey said that.
Yeah,
He came
because
out
he
with
tried to deflect it, saying he did it because he was gay, and the whole LGBT community looked
Yeah,
like,
he- like
we ain't all
87?
pedophiles. Like, hold on, bro.
It happened like 87 or
Like
something.
85, 87, something like that. Yeah. So the dude was like 14 at the time, and like he went ahead and I guess
He's old.
he
He
was
was
like,
older than him, way older than
oh
him.
yeah,
then.
yeah. He was like double his age. He was like maybe like 26, 27, and dude was like 14, and he tried to attempt to do something, and dude wasn't feeling it. And so we'll never.
Shout out to
So
Sticky
basically, we won't get a house. Basically,
No, we won't.
We won't
And
get a
I'm
house
so
of
pissed about
cards.
that. I'm so pissed
So-
about that.
So like, but Kevin Spacey, you had to be nasty, dog, and came back and bit you in the ass, man. It's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Because somebody got the nerve to decide they want to speak up now.
Next up, Denzel Washington wants to play a Marvel or DC role. Now, I talked about this though. I've been keeping this on the wraps though. You may be mad at me when I'm going to say this. This is fresh off the. This is hot shit, as they say. Why Denzel can't play Doom?
Dr. Doom?
Yes. Why Denzel can't play Dr. Doom?
If
Why Denzel can't play Dr.
Victor
Doom?
Von, a black dude named Victor Von Doom.
Yes.
Well, I mean, we do have.
Why can't we have Denzel play Doom?
We might as well just go ahead and get him if he want to be Doom, dog.
No. Why can't Denzel play Doom though? If he wants to come into DC or Marvel, and I don't want him to play a black guy. I want him to play a role that they gonna flip from somebody white. Yeah. I want him to. Why not Doom?
But do a Doom work? Because Doom come from like an Eastern European country.
And
I don't know. That's what I'm like.
It can be Eastern African. Why can't it be Eastern African?
Eastern European.
Why can't you
can be
change
black?
that for Denzel?
True.
For Denzel.
For Denzel, well, it can work because you got black Danish people, so that's true.
Why can't Denzel play it? That's it. I'm just saying. I mean, he's the what? Okay, what other role would you think Denzel should come in in the MCU or DC though?
And as a comic book character,
My thing, and it's got to be at the level Denzel be like, I'm gonna do it. It came because we was talking about in our group. They talking about Blue Marvel. He ain't gonna play no Blue Marvel. He gonna play Doom. He want to be top villain.
I mean, we can. I mean,
Or my thing is for him be Professor X. Next level. That's next level for y'all.
I'm just picturing Denzel in a wheelchair, bald head.
I'm trying to think of all the white roles
He
that need to
won't
be
be in a
filled.
wheelchair. He'll be like on the Flash on the TV show with a guy walking around with the standing up on. Yeah.
Oh man, that's gonna be.
Okay, so what is Denzel? Because people were talking about like all these black roles. Denzel ain't gonna play no black role. He gonna play somebody could be anybody.
But Denzel gonna play himself almost in every role though.
But he gonna be Dr. Doom as himself. Y'all
Denzel
laughing
playing
when
Dr.
it happened, when the casting happened. Don't nobody be like, yo. I put it out there first. Denzel Washington's playing Dr. Doom. I'm putting that. That's the name of the show. Denzel Washington's playing Dr. Doom.
I mean, so basically, who gonna be like Alonzo in the Mask? Alonzo from Training Day in the Mask.
I think he can flip it though and be like, because they said they're not gonna do an origin story thing though, right? So they can be. He's gonna be Dr. Doom as Dr. Doom as an older person. So you don't need an origin story for him anymore.
Well, I mean, I see how come. I mean, like I said, we trying to get Idris Elba to be James Bond once Daniel Craig retired.
But we gonna get in, we might as well jump in there now though, since you segued into it. So Idris Elba, he's not playing James Bond though.
Really? What happened?
He said that was just all this internet rumor though. Ain't nobody putting no check in front of him.
Oh.
But I thought it was like straight up.
Yeah, it was. But he
Like
said
Sony, like because Sony was
unless
straight
you're using
doing
it as a
it.
negotiation thing though.
Because Sony straight wanted him. Like that's the whole point of that
it's
Sony
early
leak.
though. Yeah, they wanted it early though because the leak stuff fucked it up.
What happened was
early leak stuff.
what happened. I was thinking like someone from like the James Bond said, "Well, I don't think he was meant to be a black person." And all that. And I think that's kind of where it started going left at. But now Sony wanted him to be. I was like, well,
No, James Bond could have been anybody.
And my thing is, I'm like, as now, if Daniel
he could
Craig
all of a sudden be blonde, he can be black. So
right. So my thing, because it's really not James Bond is one person. Is really not held to a color. It's just like he's just a British secret agent. Mm-hmm. So my thing is, but after Daniel Craig leave, I mean, who else could you get outside of Idris Elba?
He said he's out of consideration though to be that.
I mean, honestly, I don't know who else could you get at the time that could be, because Idris Elba is the only person I can see that fits their role. Like, I'll never forget, what was that Hyundai or Nissan commercial or something like that?
No, they can flip it into some other black dudes though.
For who?
Chiwetel Ejiofor. You got Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Silent North.
Nah, I don't see him.
No, I'm just saying, but I'm saying
you can go to David Elio. He's British. I'm just saying, like,
but the Idris would be the perfect fit.
I make it sense, but I'm saying, or maybe he's using it as a negotiation tactic. Like,
well, I'm saying that because
he went on Good Morning Britain. They got
Good Morning UK or something like that.
No, it's called Good Morning Britain.
Okay, Good Morning Britain.
It's like Good Morning America. It's called Good Morning.
Good Morning Britain.
And he said that he's not at all even in consideration.
My thing, but the thing about, like I said, and really, that's Sony is cutting off their nose to spite their face, because, like I just said, even though you name some great black actors that's British, don't get me wrong. Mm-hmm. But if you really had to see how James Bond, like for real, it's Idris Elba. Like you can't.
And it's technically about time for him to show up in something else anyway.
Dude.
Right.
Plus, black people will show up in a full suit and tuxedo, just like people was for fucking Black Panther. Like Wakandacon. It'd be Casino Royale.
I think black dude swag would change immensely.
No,
I think so.
You know what I mean?
That's the reason why they need to do it.
Do you know what I mean? Black women in the movies with a full ballroom gown on, dude with a tuxedo on.
They'll all be trying to go to galas that year.
That'd be like,
the movies. I'm gonna spend 2 hours on a tuxedo for the movie.
Everyone be on their suit and tie shit like, I ain't mad. Everybody be trying to like, hey man, I'm trying to get me an Aston Martin.
That's why part of me is like, is Idris Elba using this as a negotiation?
I would, because it'd be smart, because you gonna see every black dude trying to drive an Aston Martin. Watch.
Couldn't be the only black person trying to do that right now.
He's talking about dudes that are like, yo, you know what?
You know, James Bond been driving this Aston Martin Vanquish, man. I want to go and get this Aston Martin Vanquish. Mind you, Aston Martin, beautiful car. Yeah, right. Never liked under the hood with British. No.
It's not a good car.
No, because it's too expensive. No.
It wasn't supposed to be something you drove every day.
Nah. But
this a dude that's trying to go to some job though, UPS though. Like, I saved a little coin though. I'm the crew chief. I got a little money though.
I'm buying me his Aston Martin. How your house looking, bro? That's all I'm saying.
I'm living in a 1-bedroom joint.
You can't take that down to the hood.
Right, take that in the hood. That must be
gone. So I need you to defend the next 3 topics.
What's that?
You, James. Batman film Pennyworth is supposed in production.
Nope.
So this can go on my list of those movies that never will come out.
It's not coming out.
Okay.
Interesting.
So what is DC doing though? Saying
Hail Mary.
Just we put out the see what people.
We're just gonna say they're trying to do what Netflix is doing, but Netflix is doing it right
because they have their own situation going on for their production though. But
Warner
Bros can do it though because they can put it on the DC.
I mean, they can do it. Put it like this: stuff they want to throw out as a movie, you better off throwing it as a series.
But you want to see?
Look, no. But understand though. I'm gonna say this though. Now, if you gave me like a series or miniseries about how Alfred became like the butler, because understand though, Alfred may be that butler,
he's
but
gangster.
Yeah, he was SAS.
Yeah.
SAS is the equivalent to a Marine.
Yeah.
Like that's on like straight up and down. So
but I mean
if you do if you flipping it on like some like Saving Private Ryan or some 13 Hours kind of stuff and make it more modern day like how he was.
Yeah, but this is the thing though. It's like what timetable you gonna have him in though because.
Or say like have him in Vietnam doing that time piece like.
But that's still even for now. That's still too.
Well, no, it still will work because if you have him doing in Vietnam, you just have him being older because like say he being
7 years older.
But that's what.
But they got a new. But the.
Or have him in Desert. Or have him
like 50 years old.
Or have him in Desert Storm.
Okay.
Or have him in Desert Storm.
What is Desert Storm makes more sense then?
Yeah, have him in like Desert Storm, like he like
being badass in
he was stationed as SAS over in like Beirut or some shit like that. You know what I mean? And do it like that, and okay, he worked with the SAS, and he was like, and then at the same time he went from SAS to MI5.
Makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? Because that'd be a good transition. Like, okay, I learned all this stuff at the same time. He could have met Thomas Wayne when Thomas Wayne would have won the trip, and he could have been assigned to like Thomas Wayne, like, hey, this American, industrialist is coming to town, and we need this protection. So that's maybe how they got cool or something. I don't know.
No, that's real.
I mean, I'm just thinking like, you can make Alfred like low key James Bond.
Let me keep the defense.
As a series, not as a movie.
Mark Wahlberg was supposed to play Green Lantern at one point.
Nope.
He's almost played Green Lantern.
Nope. Pass.
But now Tom Cruise is close to being Green Lantern now.
Double pass.
No, I'm with that though.
I don't know.
No. Actually, he should play the Flash. Because he run in every movie, though. How many movies you seen Tom Cruise run in?
Tom Cruise be doing all his stunts, yo. Like, Scientology paying him that good money, yo.
He should be Green Lantern. The green ring don't mean nothing. He already got a green ring from being in Scientology.
But do you want Tom Cruise? Honestly,
look, I'm all.
Let's be honest.
Get me back though if they put Tom Cruise in Green Lantern.
Do you really? No, I'm just saying. If you made a movie, you want Tom Cruise.
Yep, I'm seeing Top Gun 2.
Crazy ass Tom Cruise, prima donna Tom Cruise, jumping on couches.
I'm on
Tom Cruise.
I'm on it. I'm a Tom Cruise dude. I'm on it.
And
also,
you do one, and you say, and bro, you say one thing wrong, boy. All he gotta do is wiggle his ear one good time. All goes, you gonna have like a whole bunch of people showing up at your house because you being Daryl. You gonna say the wrong thing, and you gonna have it's like, why did you do that? Click, 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 and then so like 3 days later, you're gonna have people now like, so we're gonna boycott your movie. You're like, who you say? I'm not touching you right now. I'm not touching you right now. I'm not touching you right now.
Just like Jay Ellis is gonna be in Top Gun 2. Everybody knows him as Lawrence from Insecure. He's in Top Gun 2. I hope he's.
So there really is a Top Gun 2.
I hope he's. What's the black dude's name? Was it Merlin?
Is it really a Top Gun 2 coming out?
No, it's happening. I'm there too. They're opening day. Top Gun was my joint. I love Top Gun. Dog, I would watch Top Gun every day.
So you had a need, man.
Yes.
You had a need.
Tony Scott died though.
He had a need.
Rest in peace to Tony Scott though.
He killed him. Okay, then he jump off a bridge.
He jumped off a bridge and jumped off a bridge though. And
that's Ridley Scott's brother, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That's his older brother, I believe.
Oh damn.
Oh no, maybe it's his younger brother.
No, they brothers. I know them.
I know they brothers, but I'm not who's older or younger than both. But Top Gun. I'm down for anything except only thing I've not seen Tom Cruise in is that fucking bullshit mummy movie.
Daryl has a need.
I do.
She already know where I'm going with this. Like, look, Daryl has a need. Mm-hmm. What kind of need do you have, Daryl?
I fuck with Tom Cruise, man.
He has a need for what?
Tom Cruise.
A need for speed.
There we go. All right, next up, Lee Daniels is trying to do the classic Spook Who Sat by the Door. Look here, man.
Hey, man, you better pay Dame Dash first, man, for you do anything else. Pay Dame Dash first, because Dame Dash already came and seen you.
I've had a great hate relationship with Tyler Perry. Do you want to see me really go in front of somebody's crib? If this dude tried to do Spook against Sundays the Door, though. If he tried to do this movie for though.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Before he even...
He got the rights to he bought the rights to it.
No, my thing is, before you even talk about doing that, pay Dame Dash's money first.
Pay Dame Dash's money.
You do owe that man that. Because you wouldn't have got... Because the reason why even Lee Daniels even have... And this is documented. Because Lee Daniels even, like...
That's what he's at the Diana Ross concert. He's like,
he's
got it on recording. He's like, Damon, I'm gonna get you your money, Damon.
Like it's on
him. He was talking to him like
he straight came and seen him.
Like what 2-3 months ago, he's like, Damon, I'm gonna get you your money, Damon.
Like he loaned him like $2-3 million to go ahead and start some movies.
And then he owed him more though because he put it back into Precious, and it's supposed to be interest on that.
Right, and
he owed even more.
So Dame actually is. Really do got millions that he loaned out to him that he never could see the return on his investment on.
What's that about?
So basically, you just took the man money as a loan. You just like, oh, this is a gift. No, this was a loan. So it's one of them things that.
He can't do Spook.
No, you got to pay Dame his money first.
It's gonna be a fight. That's all. Next up, Jovian Wade is supposed to be playing Cyborg in Doom Patrol. Explain that. I go next time.
Wait, who's playing who in Doom Patrol?
Jovian Wade. He's a dude. It's that British comedy I keep telling about. That I was telling about that I like. That was kind of funny. It's like a British comedy about like this dude who he found a bag of all this money and he kicking all his friends, all these drug dealers trying to get him. Mm-hmm. And it was good. It was funny. He's the black dude. He's a light skinned black dude in the new Purge.
Okay.
The box.
Okay. So now, he supposed to be playing Cyborg.
Cyborg. Now he's taking over for Ray Fisher. And Doom Patrol is.
I like Ray Fisher though, man.
Look at man, Ray Fisher's like, I'm gonna get my money somewhere else though, man. Y'all ain't.
Man, he actually played a good Cyborg. That's the crazy part.
It's DC, man.
So what? So he gonna
Doom Patrol? He's gonna be on Doom Patrol. So they may have Ray Fisher under contract still though, but he's gonna be, I guess, the TV version of Cyborg.
So okay, so probably how he recruit Beast Boy, how he meet Beast Boy and all them. Okay,
I don't know. It's Doom Patrol.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
Beast Boy was on Doom Patrol. That's what I'm saying. So it's like I see that's probably how he end up meeting Beast Boy because him and Beast Boy are real tight. So it's like, so I can see how him and Beast Boy could probably meet up. But I mean, even then, now you got a version of Beast Boy in Titans.
Still ain't feeling that Titans trailer. But
Hey man, he said F Batman. Shout out to Rob. Shout out to Dick Grayson.
Disney's gonna release all those bullshit movies though with this merger. They said they're gonna release them all. Now they're reshooting them though.
But if they reshoot and make them better, then no.
No, I don't think they're making them better. I think they're making them serviceable to try to recoup money. Like, we may make $500 million. Let's just recoup. Let's just break even. Then we gonna recast everybody. Everybody out. Get up out of here. We recasting everybody.
Right.
Patrick Stewart, you don't want to stay. We can bring you back though. Shout out to you, Hugh Jackman. You can come back.
Well, it could work. I mean, hey, if they gotta go ahead and just get out there, just to get out there, then just might as well just go on and do it.
Marvel's supposed to be taking off all their movies off of Netflix, starting with Captain Marvel. It's the first one that's not going to be on Netflix.
What's about to take everything off?
It's taking everything off the end of the year.
I mean, shit wasn't.
Disney streaming service coming out.
I mean, plus, it ain't like the stuff was getting. Like the quality was getting better on stuff. It's.
We're gonna talk about more coming up soon. Iron Fist though, like that's the model they're gonna need to go through coming up soon though, because they got a long term contract. They're not gonna let them Marvel TV shows go or whatever. Johnny Depp's Biggie and Tupac movie pulled from theaters.
Is it over his stuff that he had a long time ago?
It was the basic. It shouldn't have never came out because the Biggie Tupac joint that was on USA. It's the dude Russell Poole. It was basically Russell Poole's movie.
Oh.
But the fucked up part is they did a miniseries already though that was like 10, 8, maybe 12. Let's say it's 12 episodes already.
Right.
And he's making a movie basically doing what they did already. They pulled it.
So it's like, ain't no point making the same thing that's already just came
out though. You already had the USA joint, which is a quality joint.
Which it is.
Yeah.
So yeah.
This one is something we gotta really talk about. Venom is supposed to be the Spider-Man of the Spider-Verse. They saying he's supposed to be like the Spider-Man connected everybody within the Spider-Verse.
Stop it.
When did Venom become this though, man?
I know Venom is an anti-hero, but jeez, man.
Come on, man. No, we can't do this though, right?
Nah, not for real.
We can't do this in the streets though, right?
I don't know what to say on that one, dog. I don't. I honestly don't. Just like, we'll see what they do, but I don't know how that makes sense, but okay. I guess.
Supergirl movie's supposed to be in the works.
You know what? If they going off of how they did Man of Steel, that'd be dope.
It makes no sense.
No.
The TV show is doing great for them.
Well, no. I'm not saying it's just a TV show. I'm just saying, like, I wanted to go and talk about the whole fact that that's why that ship was there on Earth, because that ship is Supergirl ship.
Yeah.
So I wanted to go and talk about, okay, what happened with Supergirl? Like, where did she go? And for all we know, where she was there on where the Amazons
because
was.
she's supposed to be his aunt or his older cousin.
His
older cousin.
Right, older cousin. In this case, now it's just ancestor, just one of his ancestors.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Birds of Prey villain is supposed to be Black Mask.
Nice. I'm okay with it.
I don't know if it's gonna come out.
But no, Black Mask is a dope villain because
no, I know it's all this. All
that's like having Michael Corleone, man, with a.
This all sound good, man.
But no, having a Michael Corleone level villain. That's dope.
That sounds good on paper. Is it gonna come out?
Don't know.
That's what I'm saying with DC.
I know it's a Hail Mary stuff. I mean, I'm not saying you ain't wrong on that.
All right, Lexi, you can jump into this. So Lena Waithe is doing an anthology horror series on Amazon. It's gonna be a horror series. It's horror, like Tales of the Crypt type thing.
I used to like horror a lot. I can't get into any of it, but that don't mean it's not still popular. Is it coming out in October?
It's coming out anytime soon.
It ain't coming out no time soon. Yeah. And what's the point talking about?
2019.
That's so long ago.
So now, white folks are mad now because of Lady and the Tramp casting. So they mad because Tessa Thompson is being cast as the lady, and the Tramp is supposed to be Justin Theroux, who is
Justin Theroux.
Theroux. I'm tripping.
Yeah. You talking about dude from what's the thing on HBO? That's basically was the Moralist of Rapture.
Yeah, the Last of Us.
The Leftovers. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're mad because they said that they're whitewashing the roles of a dog, two dogs.
Exactly. I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you do that.
Okay.
I don't know how you whitewash anime like dogs, like talking dogs, but okay.
You whitewashing me?
Everybody's gonna have something to complain about everything.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's not even. Yeah, we just gonna move on there because that don't even make sense, dog. I don't even. Okay, see, I don't even want to even get at it because it's just like that's just so. I understand like what people want to try to be PC about stuff or but like to an extent like with this, I don't understand it. I don't understand. Like you can't whitewash two dogs.
They're dogs.
They're dogs. They're not humans.
They're dogs.
They're dogs. They're not animated humans. They're based off of a particular
I didn't know
race.
They were like dogs. I mean, I guess pit bulls, Doberman pinchers, boxers. Those are black dogs.
And put like this. This is why we're 14th in education. Stuff like this. Okay.
This is what they worry about.
This is what they worry about. This is why we're 14th in education here, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, last up in our news topics. Death Note 2 is official.
Stop it. That was a travesty. That's the one thing on Netflix I straight disliked. I straight went and disliked.
But Lakeith did good in there, though.
He did, but
who?
Lakeith Stanfield. He was in this movie called Death Note.
Lucky.
Yeah, Lucky.
Darius Milano. Yeah. So.
Sorry to bother you. She don't know. Go ahead.
So your man from Sorry to Bother You, the main character. Mm-hmm. He
played your main dude you love though.
He played the hero. He's the hero.
Yeah,
he's technically the hero. But the thing about it is,
I never asked you. So the girl in there, was she in the original?
She is, but the way they did her character,
they made her like the evil character.
They didn't make her right because, like I said, and this is what I just tell people, just for real, you better off just watch the anime. Just go on Netflix. It's 39 episodes. Probably one of the best things you ever watched, especially if you like. It's like a supernatural true crime drama.
Okay.
But the main character is the villain.
Okay.
And the detective, who's supposed to be the villain, is actually the hero of the story. So you're looking at everything through the villain's eyes, and the villain is like, whew, it's like I'm telling you, it's like literally having Lex Luthor going against Batman, yo, or like Sherlock Holmes going against Moriarty. It's like if it was like a show about Moriarty instead of Sherlock Holmes, and Sherlock Holmes had to catch Moriarty
from the other side. All right.
But put a supernatural element on it.
All right, anime pick of the week.
I'm old school with it. I used to watch it when I was growing up, man. And I know probably not a lot of people a lot of people should. They remember watching on Cartoon Network back in the day, man. It's called Mobile Fighter G Gundam.
So you be on some next level.
No,
I'm
it's
like 13 animes behind what you be putting out though, man.
I've been about
you know people like really like love your anime picks though.
Dude, I've been cause man, I've been about this anime life ever since I found out about Voltron, Transformers, and Dragon Ball Z.
I gotta watch this new season of Voltron.
Look, Dragon Ball Z was the first time I figured out anime was anime. Okay, and then of course I already grew up. Saw reruns of Voltron and stuff when I was real younger, so I kind of knew what it was in Transformers and had the little toys my dad used to buy for me, but I didn't realize that's technically anime. Well, Voltron is. Yeah, Voltron not too much Transformers till like right now.
Voltron is definitely.
Voltron 100% is. Yeah. But even just then I was just like, oh, I know Voltron is anime and it's anime. But regardless, so I'm just saying Mobile Fighter G Gundam. Let's get back on topic. Mm-hmm. So basically, it's basically it's part of the whole like Gundam franchise. No, Gundam is as big as Transformers over in Japan. Like legit, like how we love Transformers, they love Gundam.
Oh no, I know Gundam is super big.
Yeah. Gundam is so huge, like they straight got like their own Gundam statue, kind of like how we got the Voltron. They had like their own like life size Gundam statue, like somewhere in Japan. I forgot where. So and it suck is huge too. And but anyway, this version of Gundam is basically all about competition. Like the whole world is basically one big ass fighting ring, in a sense, because the whole world, because like basically like United Nations basically came together and like to stop like a bunch of wars. They decided, okay, how about countries instead of going to war with one another, you have your own giant robots fight each other on behalf of your country,
right? So
it's like, okay, so the competition, so for everyone, so that way it's in fairness of competition, not in war, so shit won't just break out all the time. That's the whole point. So it's just about like this one guy who basically supposed to be the representative of the Japan side. And he also was part of this elite club that's basically like the best of the best fighters, like in the whole world. And basically uncover like a government conspiracy. So Gundam is all about low-key. Gundam in every sense of the word, no matter what version it is, it's low-key House of Cards with robots.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's low-key just House of Cards with robots. Like it's because it's always considered a wartime political drama that just happen to have giant robots instead of having just regular soldiers. Instead of having tanks and jets, you got giant robots fighting on land in there in space. So but if you break it down to its core, it's a political drama.
All right.
So, but it's dope though. I mean, but I used to watch it, and so, like I said, it's all about just trying to, just like any other fighting anime, kind of like that. But it's got, like I said, it's got its political stuff. But the main thing is, if you seen it, it's really culturally active. Like as far as like back in like early 2000s, man. If you like as far as like early high school and all that, so it's really good anime. So, Mobile Fighter G Gundam, that's my pick.
All right. Shout out to Teddy. He has our conspiracy theory of the week.
What's the conspiracy this time?
He said the Republican group Q. He says, check them out. They on that bullshit.
Y'all be paying.
They all down with Trump, but they trying to make everything that Trump does as a conspiracy to cover up for Trump. Shout out to y'all. I'm reading directly from Teddy.
When did he send this?
Just now. Well, let me like an hour ago.
He must be in front of the TV.
Well, no, I just asked him because he does a conspiracy theory. He's like, "Oh, I thought I tagged you."
Oh, well, he'll have more because he'll have time to have more.
Yeah. All right, let's go to sleep. Leave our last section of the day. Our trailers. First up, Taraji Henson in the movie "What Men Want, What Women Want." But just
I think that may actually be pretty good for her.
Man, it looks real talented, man.
It's the same person playing.
Have you seen the What Women Want?
Yeah, I love that movie.
That movie,
really?
That's a good movie.
That movie was horrible to me.
I love that movie.
I know I'm about to say like it wasn't horrible, but it was
I liked
like
it a lot.
It was
like it's a rom-com.
Yeah, and I'm a rom-com kind of guy.
Man. No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
So I'm trying to like. He's so critical. Dude, I think that'll probably be her best movie this year, too.
I mean, considering she got nothing else.
She had Primary come out, and that didn't go good.
What, you say what?
Acrimony.
Primary, Acrimony.
That's it?
I feel like we're missing something.
I feel like you are, too. I can't remember what it is.
No, she's in the movies this year. That's it.
No, I think
movies? That's all she got.
Okay.
For movies.
All right.
She's got Empire as a TV show, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Cookie.
Yeah.
I mean, no, at least fine. I mean, I'm willing to see it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know my wife wants to see it, so I'm probably gonna go see it in general. So I mean, it's not unbearable for me not to see it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't know, man. I don't think what men want thing would work in a comedy. I think what women work more because of the way, the aspect of how it is though. Like,
oh, that's 2019. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, next year.
Okay.
It's January.
But this year she.
You know, January is the dumping ground of a movie.
Right.
So that's the only
so
problem.
Rob breaks the internet. That's what else she's gonna be in.
Was when did that come out?
The second Wreck-It Ralph movie. The second Wreck-It Ralph movie coming out later on this year.
Okay.
So she in it. That's right.
That's animation. That is.
She's doing somebody's voice in that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But y'all see what I'm saying when I'm talking about like what women want. The original was eye opening because it was like, yo, like he had to really be like being
eye opening for white men. That didn't have nothing to do with the women.
So you think this? You think it's gonna be eye opening for black women over real? You think this?
I don't know. We'll see. But I felt like the other one was very. I think
it's gonna be Taraji being like, "Oh, this shit's crazy. I knew y'all motherfuckers wasn't shit." That's what I think it's gonna basically be though. Like, there's no gonna be no insight to a woman.
Different than a white woman realizing that.
No, I'm just saying. Period. It had nothing to do with race though. With this, what I'm saying. I'm saying period.
What you need to look at is not so much her character, but see if they portray you all's character as realistic. Is it just gonna be
I mean,
because it's we got a variety.
Oh, if it's gonna be niggas ain't shit, then it's gonna be accurate.
Exactly. It's a variety of niggas ain't shit. Though.
Is it gonna be like, I'm not thinking about nothing. I'm not thinking about nothing. I'm not thinking about nothing. Oh, she got a big ass. Oh, I'm not.
Yeah, but that's so random for a dude to be thinking that though. You have to honor it.
I'm not thinking nothing. Y'all literally have nothing on the brain.
No, but and women want though. Women were saying it too though. I don't know. I just think it needs to be like way more risque. Like, I want to fuck that bitch. Now.
Oh, you talking about like Chappelle show level?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's talking about Chappelle
exactly.
show level.
It's gonna like our levels cannot be put on film. How messed up we are as men can't be put on film.
She's already done.
Women can.
Yes.
No.
Lexi.
Really, y'all way more complicated. I thought y'all were simple. We're getting into a whole nother topic. This is for a whole nother conversation.
We'll find it.
I ain't in this.
We can talk about what happened to your sweater yesterday.
That's fine. Next up is the Sonya Lathan movie, Napoli Ever After. The description is Violet Jones has...
Wait a minute, what's her name?
Napoli Ever After. It's a book.
No. What's her name?
Sonya Lathan. Sonya Lathan. She said Sonya Lathan.
That's what I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh, no, I mean that. Sonya.
Black people always messing up people's names, dog.
I rocks.
Violet Jones has a seemingly flawless life, a great job, and a handsome doctor boyfriend, and a meticulous, maintained, perfect culture. But after the accident at the hairdresser, either of these things start to unravel, and Violet begins to realize she's living the life she thought she was supposed to live, not the one that she really wanted. Mm-hmm. So it's starring Sonya Lathan, Rick Whittle.
She's living the life she what?
She thought she was supposed to live.
But not the one she wanted.
Yeah, because she's ain't gonna.
I'm about to be done later. I'm about to be done.
So.
Okay. We'll see.
But she cut off. That's the one you saw tonight. Lathan with her cut off way off.
Like shaved off.
Yeah, that's what it came from that movie.
Okay.
So now I think she's slick. She tried to act like she did that on her own, on some like I'm being liberating and being deep. I was mad about it actually when I saw the trailer. I'm like, so you did this for a movie for real, and act like it was some like liberating thing you did as a woman.
How many actresses do you know sit up there and chop off their hair like that, knowing good and well they have roles coming up with hair in it? Please.
But she put it out there like that. Like I cut my hair off because I wanted to be liberated as a woman. No, but it's for your movie. Mm-hmm. It was for your movie. That is horrible. I was so mad. I'm like, yo, all this stuff. Remember, Sonya Lathan was the whole thing. Like, I got the ball. It was for a movie. This whole time.
You just mad because ain't nobody as deep as you are.
No, that was upsetting because she was like, I cut my hair off because I don't want my hair to be my thing. What was the Indie song? My hair. I'm not my hair. But it kind of found out it was for a movie. I mean, I guess her whole thing is like I could have just like put a thing on or whatever, a cap on or whatever though. But you couldn't do a cap though because they wanted you to see the stubble, so you had to cut your hair off though. Because Sanaa Lathan ain't the best of actors though, man. I said it. So I'm going with a or for that one. All the strength of this. Cause
I'll give it a high or. I'll give it a shot.
Next up, Ozark season 2.
Sleeving
it. Lexi still ain't watched Ozark season 1 yet though. Castlevania season 2.
I'll sleeve it.
Sleeving it. Now, it's gonna be a small conversation. Iron Fist season 2, only 10 episodes, which is what we've been talking for a long time. They should go to.
Yep, I'm okay with it.
Yeah. So, and he's wearing the official Iron Fist mask.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sleeving it, man. Even though Iron Fist may not be the Iron Fist we all wanted, but it's the best we gonna get for right now.
Hey, I'm with it.
The Oath. This one is starring Tiffany Haddish. It's a political drama. Our description. Tiffany has let us know between her, a politically divided America, a man struggles to make it through dates to go Hollywood, destroying his family with his black girlfriend. So she's a black woman. It's guess who's coming to dinner with a black woman, basically.
Really, we
and
didn't see that preview,
his family. His family is Trump supporters.
Well, that'd be interesting, won't it?
Yeah, Tiffany has getting that money though, man.
She's got.
It's not a movie I'm gonna see though. But
I give it
but she has that other movie with whatchamacallit coming out. That's out or is out now.
Night School. We highlighted.
And then there's another one coming out too, right?
That's
Huh?
Oh, you talking about the Tyler Perry joint with her and
It's Tyler Perry's movie.
Yeah, if we ever parted from each other though, my next wife Tika something. If we ever parted.
Yeah, I remember he watched Everything Black. This is what Daryl does.
Tika, she know who Tika Sumter is though. I told her that at the time though.
Oh, you talking about the one with her when she get out of jail?
Yes. The one that's her sister though. If we ever parted. You saw me with her on the red carpet though. Don't be mad. Boom. Next up. Green Book. This one is Mahershala Ali. A working class Italian American bouncer becomes the driver of the African American classic Peanuts on a tour of venues through the 1960s American South. So it's basically the Legend of Bagger Vance in reverse.
Here we go.
I don't know, or
the magical white man with the magical Negro. It's a double entendre, right?
I knew that's why I knew that was coming next.
That's an or.
Yeah, it's an or too. And I love Mahershala Ali. Now, next up, this is the one we've been talking about. If Bill Street Could Talk.
Oh yeah, that's a sleeve.
This is a super sleeve directed by Barry Jenkins, who directed Moonlight. This is also a Baldwin written movie. A woman in Harlem desperately scrambles to prove her fiance innocent of a crime while carrying their first child. Super dope. Yo, y'all go check it out. Super sleeve. This is something that can compete with potentially with that. Next up, Hold the Dark. This is Jeffrey Wright. A grouping psychological thriller unfolds in a treacherous Alaskan wilderness when a tired wolf expert is summoned to investigate a child's disappearance. Hold the Dark, starring Jeffrey Wright, Alexander Skarsgård, and Riley Coolidge.
I'm gonna give it an or.
I'm gonna give it an or. Maybe I'm not gonna watch this though.
I'll give it an or.
Because it's Jeffrey Wright getting a check though as a black man playing a white role basically. Last up, Slice. This is like Adventure of Zombieland, but an updated version. I feel like this one starring Chance the Rapper, Zazie Beetz, Ray Gray, Paul Shire, and Joe Keir. So basically, it's a slasher film. It's basically Welcome to Zombieland meets Scream.
I'm interested.
And paranormal with that.
I'll give it an or.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what's going on with it. It's an A24 movie. I don't know where it's going to be distributed at. It's coming out soon. I'm going to give it a high or. Appreciate y'all for listening. Thank you, wife, for coming on, giving your insight, as always.
Thanks for letting everyone else know that you want to date or something.
Yeah, the streets know it. The streets know it.
Yo, well,
Yeah, let them know where you can jump that thing.
always hit me up at every form of social media, mainly Instagram because that's why I'm on more than anything, which is at JBJR Official. And as I mentioned, catch me at Fresh Produce on 9/5/18.
Yeah, join our Facebook group, Marvel vs. DC. Send me a message though, because we got like 1,000 people that's trying to get in though, but it's like a lot of trolls, things like that. So send me a message beforehand if you want to get into the Marvel vs. DC group. Shout out to everybody listening though. Also email us LandoCalPod@gmail.com, LandoCalPod at Twitter, the Lando Cal Risen Experience on Facebook, and shout out to all our listeners on YouTube too. Some comments on YouTube though. They be on YouTube though now too. You need to get on there, man.
Hey, I be on there, bro.
I be trying to jump on there and trying to, battle some stuff though with people. But shout out y'all for listening though. As always, we are back soon though. The Teddy and D don't need to go to movies together. It's coming very soon. It's like hot off the presses though. Coming soon though. And also, Hood Classics. That's gonna be a Stroud Locash and Lando Cal bridged podcast, so you can get them on both feeds. Shout out to Jovian though, man. All right,
Shout
y'all.
out to him. Peace.